Well, good morning. Great morning for a ride out to the Scenic Rim this morning. I guess we'll see where we finish up, but the first port of call has to be Beau Desert for some eggs Benedict at the EV Cafe, which will be open this time of the day. So we'll talk to you a little bit later as we make our way out through Canungra and the back blocks of Beau Desert. The back way through Mudgeeraba keeps you away from the highway and gets you out into the back blocks a lot quicker. The scenery's not so bad either coming this way once you get through all the roadworks, which seem to be everywhere now in the Scenic Rim, particularly in the hilly parts. I guess they're getting it all ready for the Christmas holidays, so it did need a lot of repair after all the wet season for the last couple of years. Still, this inconvenience will be over in the next month or so. Well, normally by now I'd have this road pretty well to myself, particularly this time of the morning, but maybe the roadworks have created a few traffic blocks. I guess they're all heading out in the same direction, but still the scenery's starting to lighten up and we're not too far away from the build-up areas, so it won't be long before we're in that beautiful backland behind the Gold Coast. I think the problem is people are getting tired of the congestion on the main roads that take them to the small country towns just behind the Gold Coast, starting to find all the shortcuts that we bikers have been using for years and have been left relatively undisturbed. I guess it's not surprising, but this is most unusual. I've never seen this many cars and or traffic here this early. Well, this is better. Lost the traffic already, so that's fantastic. Get a few twisties in now to get to the top of the ridge. Beautiful morning for a ride. Although the day I think is going to get pretty hot, maybe in the 30s. This is a great back road from Mudgeeraba and or from the Gold Coast, really. Comes out on the Nerang Beau Desert Road, not that far from Canungra. Just coming into Canungra. Might as well get some fuel while I'm here on the way through. After Canungra it opens out very, very quickly, and there are some great back roads between here and Beau Desert. If you come this way on a Sunday, you'll struggle to get a park in the main street for motorbikes. The Outpost Cafe on my right and the Mets Cafe here on my left are full of guys, full of riders on Sundays. finished in Canungra. Out the back now, another back way to Beaudesert through Bidaba. It's mainly horse studs out here and adjustments, just basic farm country, but makes a great ride. Stay off the busy road. A little bit of dirt, not too much, but a good way to start the day. Well, just coming into Beaudesert now, so won't be far off that first coffee. It's cooled down a bit out here, which is actually quite pleasant. Humidity's dropped completely. Here we go, Evie's Cafe. This is the best eggs Benedict in town. Actually, some of the best in the Sunshine State. There, that'll give them a good rap. Good morning. And how are you this morning?
Very well.
This is the run from Beaudesert to Rathdowney. It's a pretty comfortable 36 kilometre run through some nice farm country. Now that we're through Rathdowney, we can hit some dirt roads. We're going to go on Burnett Creek Road up to Carneys Creek Road and then see if we can get to White Swamp today. This is the beginning of the dirt on Burnett Creek Road, and it's a really good run up to the top of the range. The single lane dirt road's in pretty good condition. There are some patches with fairly loose gravel and a few damp patches that are a bit soggy, but overall it's a really good ride.
water tank filling up from the creek and pointed the way we're going. I hope they're not doing any roadworks or spraying the dirt up further. Well, this is going to be interesting, and I hope he can move over a bit. There's not a lot of passing space here. That's another water truck heading down to the creek, which means there's definitely something going on up ahead. This might change our plans a little for this afternoon. Old mate with the stop sign said the road to White Swamp is pretty bad. He wouldn't go on it, and he rides bikes. So he said it's pretty wet and they've been digging it up for a couple of days. Suggested we turn right and make our way back along the creek road to to Burnett. However, he said that's not real flash either, for he said a couple of Ks, but after that he said it shouldn't be too bad. So that's the way we're going to go. Carneys Creek Road will eventually get us back to the Blacktop and then to Burnett, where we can have a break for a late afternoon coffee, make our way back to Bow Desert from there, and then eventually home to the Gold Coast. Well, that's about it for today's ride. Thanks for coming with us. I hope you enjoyed some of the scenery. We'll see you in the next one, which will come out probably in the next couple of weeks. Okay, see you soon.